Shall we be off then?
Alrighty, revenants. Welcome back to the solo run. This is the solo run. Again, we are level 1 as we will be continuing on here in the Cathedral where we left off last time. Woof. And we're here at Dismissal, and we're going to be continuing here with Hermes until we get to the successor fight where we will switch over. Excuse me, let's drink some water prematurely here. As we will be having to do dark damage, but as of right now, we just need to be sneaky and get through each of the little areas here. So we will be continuing on with Dark Seeker here, as that was the blood code that we ran last time, and it definitely is the kind of the ideal choice here that we could have going for the different things that we're doing here. So we'll use the shoddy key, we'll get Night Stalker going, maybe, and we'll get Lightning Weapon going, and this lady, and we'll get a parry on her, and that lady over there we do not want any part of yet. Oh boy. Okay, let's go for a backstab. So that's unfortunate, we got hit, and this lady's here now. Okay, we'll poke her out of that. We'll poke her again. We'll go for a backstab. So this is great that we can have this much damage out on the enemy here. So you see that little hand over there. So that's where the monkey is. So we're going to drop here and poke and poke and poke. And we will go for a plunge. Okay, good. No more monkeys jumping on the bed. So we will go for this lady over here to oh, we already got Frostspike, so there's really no reason to go for this lady, but we will go for her anyways, as why not? And we can poke her off the edge here, probably, if we were able to get her to go off the edge, and then this will map this area, and here's another Isis vestige. But we don't need Isis. Remember, we need the Ribcage. So we definitely want to make sure we go for killing the successor, so we don't have to pick up any of those different items there, or the different what are they? The vestiges. Okay, words are hard, as they always are when I'm playing the game. Okay, so we climb down here, good, and we pick up the key, which is very, very good. And we won't need Queenslayer this run, as Queenslayer only affords us Cleansing Light, as there's no real reason to have Cleansing Light, but you know, we could pick it up if we wanted to, but there's really no reason to go for it. Okay, we'll go for stun. Sure, we'll do some things here. Okay, we're not able to hit her. There we go. There we go, and we'll go for another parry. There we go. Good. And we'll go for some pokes. Good. Now, stun and lightning weapon and all that, they're still active, so we can go for those here on her. And every 2 pokes staggers these enemies, so we definitely want to make sure that we are continuing to poke them as much as possible. And since the Cerulean Spear again has a double poke mechanism built into it, it is really, really great. Okay. Here she comes, and we'll dodge, and we'll go for 1 poke, 2 poke, and maybe a backstab. There we go. So it's really, really good to know your enemy and make sure that you put them down and use weapons and use gifts and things that are paired exactly against what they are weak to, in order to have the best time as you run through Vein. And this is again, this is kind of my take on how I would go about gifting through here, or not just gifting, but how I would approach a new game run through. And we didn't die once through the Cathedral, which was really good, except for that invasion that we wanted to see if we could do, which obviously we are not paired up correctly for that by any means. So we will switch to the Dark Seeker, and we will switch to the Bayonet Devour, so we can get a lot more Ichor back on strikes instead of the the piercing damage, because any kind of damage is good, and this does crush damage, but we're not really looking for damage recovery on the what is this, the successor, but we're more interested in going for dark damage as well as light damage in order to do as much damage here as we can possibly do. Okay, so we will go for ice, frostbite, and bloodshot, and we will go for now she can be poisoned. Where's poison? She can be poisoned, so we will be going for poison for sure. I guess we can go for this. There's really no reason to, because we won't really be shooting too much. But I mean, this is about all we can do here. Let's see. I don't remember if she can be inhibited, but she's definitely weak to ice and blood. So we will go for a couple of ice and blood cartridges here. Maybe we can pick those up as we go. And this is what we'll be running. We won't need this, so we will go for focus on ice buff in the event that we do get the chance to damage her. So okay, the idea here will be to do as many sanguine roars as possible, as that is her weakness, is blood and ice. So we will do as much here as we can, but this will be probably pretty rough, I would imagine. Okay, so there's nothing to go for here at the first set, but most likely this will be a dodge fest to poison her again, as most of the bosses that we've come up against, we've had to poison them. Okay, so let's go ahead and head up here. Yep. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and we're dead. So you can see that we went through the entire cathedral with no deaths, basically, and we get in here, and we took 2 hits, and we're dead. So this is why poison is so strong in the, well, not so strong, but it is pretty strong in the first playthrough of the game, simply because of the fact that we are able to attack the enemy and do pretty good damage over time without having to be up in the enemy's face. Okay, so let's head over here, and there we go. Let's get some poison damage here. Okay, now we need to get out of here. Okay, and we'll go for a sanguine roar. Oh, we're too far up. Oh my goodness, that is a stun and a half, so let's go for this, and whoops, we will go for ice. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, this is pretty rough, simply because of the fact that you know, she just absolutely wrecks us, because we have almost 0 defenses, and you know, we have pretty low damage output. Now if that sanguine roar would have hit her, that would have been really nice to see what kind of damage we get there. Now we definitely need to make sure that we keep picking up our haze, as we have 120 something, 125 on the line here. So we definitely want to make sure that we keep that active. Okay, so 1359 is pretty good. Okay, let's back up. 469 on our bloodshot there. That's pretty good. Okay, let's run on up here. Let's get some attacks. And here's the blood pillar. Good. And we'll go for a sanguine roar. Crap, we're dead. Okay. So yeah, the successor of the Ribcage is pretty difficult at this point, as now if we do get her poisoned, that will be the best foot forward here that we can go for, simply because we don't have to do anything. We just have to dodge around and you know, get out of her way. Okay, so we will do this. Now let's head on in here. But we definitely want to have the best chance possible with our dodging abilities and such. Oh boy. Let's get out of here. There we go. Okay. And let's go for a Sanguine Roar. Good. Okay, let's head on over behind her. Okay. And let's get some more attacks here for some more poison. Okay. Good. And more poison. Come on. Oh, no more poison. Okay. Okay. And we have to wait now for a little bit more output damage here. There we go. Okay. And let's go for a poison trap, as that will get her up here a little bit. Okay. And as you see, poison is pretty long to go for, but it will allow us the chance to get her poisoned and do damage. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. I don't know how we made it out of that, but that's good. Okay. We'll hide behind the wall here, as that flurry of attacks there is really problematic. Okay. Oh my goodness. We're dead. Oh, we almost got her poisoned. So yeah. You can see that we don't have a problem of Ichor. It's just, again, it's stamina management. And it's the stamina management in the first way, as she's got all these crazy attacks that flood the entire stage arena, and it becomes very, very problematic. So I'm glad we stopped last time, just before this area, simply because it, you know, this is definitely a long one here to fight against her. But we will do it. Okay, so, oh no, 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 no. Where are we? Okay. That was really strange. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened there, but that was a complete waste of attacks and stamina and everything, but at least we didn't die. Okay. Let's go for a Sanguine Roar. We'll do this. Okay, let's dodge out of here. There we go. Now we're out of poison, which is really unfortunate. Here's these dumb ice spikes. Okay. No. Let's go for some Ichor here. Oh boy. There we go. Now we gotta wait a lot of time in between here. Oh my goodness. There we go. We're dead, basically. Wow. Okay, let's go for... Oh boy. Oh no, we're dead. Hey, we didn't die. Okay. That's a shock. Okay. Oh my goodness, come on. I need to get over there and do some poison. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we got a little bit of poison. Okay. 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 Oh, ouch. Okay. And we're dead. So this is where the death loops can completely get you, is the fact that you have to do a whole bunch of damage and get the poison buildup here on her in order to have it take damage. We definitely can't apply poison in a very effective way, because she's constantly teleporting back and forth, and that's very, very, very bad for us. And we have no poison cartridges, so we can't even do poison on the go. Her stuff is doing weird things there. Okay, let's go for a poison. Okay, go for a poison trap. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, come on. I was dodging. But see, it's so far away, and there's nothing we can really do about her distance. Now, I guess we could go for the Venus Claw, as that is just a little bit less on damage, but I mean, we will absolutely get wrecked, but we get a quick mobility here. which may help us get around the arena a little bit quicker and a little bit faster, but we're going to have to be dodging like crazy, simply because she will be doing large amounts of attacks that will be coming our way, and we need to get out as fast as possible. Okay, good. Okay, let's dodge out. And let's go for a Sanguine Roar right away. 1267, that's pretty bad. Let's get her poisoned, come on. Nope. Oh boy. So there, that was really good dodging, so that's really nice. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, let's go for poison here. Go back up. Okay. Now let's go for a Sanguine Roar. And let's back up behind the pillars here. I don't know what that is. Okay. That's that. Okay. Oh, we're dead. Okay, so you can see that we definitely have a better chance to get her poisoned with quick mobility, simply because we can dodge around, but we got caught out by that stupid ice attack of hers, and it definitely put us down. Now the second phase of this is going to be utterly brutal. It's going to be just a bonkers difficult. Okay, so let's head on in. We probably shouldn't apply the poison on our blade until we are over here, but it is what it is. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Okay, and let's back up here. I have no stamina. Okay, let's go for a Sanguine Roar. And then let's dodge in. Let's go for some attacks. Oh, and we are out of stamina all the time. Okay. And let's go for poison. Let's go for Sanguine Roar. Oh. This is very strange. Okay, we barely made it out of that. Now we need to get some Ichor back here. Okay, and let's go for poison. Oh boy. Oh, one dodge there. That was good. Okay, let's get in here underneath her. Oh boy. Nope. Okay. And as you see here, poison definitely takes a long time, but the build-up is pretty good. Okay. Good grief. She just keeps doing the teleport, which is really annoying. Let's cut out most of her effects there. Oh my goodness. Come on. Okay. So each of these bosses, the bosses for regular game, level 1 solo, the bosses are just excruciatingly difficult. Not because you don't, you can't do damage, but because of the, again, I'm going to say it again and again and again, it's mainly because of stamina, as there's no way to gain copious amounts of stamina at the beginning of the game. You are completely at the mercy of what this game is at this point in the game, and it's really annoying that there's no way to get more stamina except from leveling up. There's no gifts for it or anything. Oh, we're dead. So there, Indra's coil put several lightning bolts right down on our face, and yeah, that's really unfortunate. Alright, so let's see here. We are 20 minutes into the death loop, and it probably will be an hour of just phase 1 and an hour of phase 2. So it's very unfortunate, but this is how you go about doing a solo ridiculous run, which no one should ever do, but we're doing it because there's just too much craziness here that's invoked. And see there, we did no damage. We did 800 and some damage. It's pitiful. Okay, and let's get some stamina back here. Okay. Now we're almost up to... Oh, good grief. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So once we get her poisoned, she will start ticking off damage, and we need to poison her 3 times in order to go ahead and get her down on health there. And as we get her into phase 2, we will most likely need a poison weapon, as we have nothing here with a chrome on it. So it would be most effective if we had a venom weapon instead of just what we're doing here. Okay, let's dodge out of here and start making our way down the side, and we'll go for some more poison here. Now if we had something for stamina recovery, it would be most helpful. Okay, let's dodge out and start making our way back down. Okay, now we still have a little bit of oh, so we're gonna run out of poison here. Okay, that's kind of dumb. Okay, and she's gonna do all kinds of things here. Let's go for some ichor. Okay. Now, again, these fights take a very long time. They are not easy kills by any means. Let's go for a sanguine roar. And let's start running down the side here again. Let's go for venom weapon. Now we've almost got her poisoned here. Oh, come on. Dodge. There we go. Okay. We're about halfway poisoned, so that's pretty good. Okay, let's go for... Oh, come on. Oh, no! Let's go ahead and heal one. Okay, so that's really unfortunate there. Go for a poison trap. Okay, let's continue on down the road here. Okay, and dodge. Okay, and you can see here that this is just long and needlessly long for no reason. No, we're dead. Oh, whew. Okay, we are not dead. That's so nice. Okay, so it's oh. Good. We are finally got her poisoned. Okay, let's get out of here, and let's go ahead and heal. So now she's gonna start taking 100 damage every tick, so that's very good. Okay, let's wait for the poison to run out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let's head on in here for some ichor. Okay, now let's back up. Oh boy. That was really, really close there. Okay. Let's go for some ichor here. Okay, good. Now she's down. Let's go for a poison trap. Okay. What's she doing? Okay. Go for a poison spike, or a spike there. Let's back up. Okay. Now we are right down the middle, so this is pretty bad. Okay. Okay. Let's go for a poison. Oh, almost got her poisoned. Oh boy. Okay. Let's head on around to the side here. as this is where we do our best work. Let's go for a sanguine roar. Oh boy, here they come. Here they come. Okay. And a bloodshot. Okay, whew. Okay, so now we are in a bad way here, as we are gonna be one-shot by the laser, and we will probably want to be just as close to the door as possible here, as we're gonna most likely die. Oh, okay. I guess let's go for it. Okay, never mind. Our dress is having some issues there again. Okay, so phase 1 complete. Phase 2 is going to be exceptionally difficult. If phase 1 is the exceptionally easier part of this, then phase 2 is going to be near impossible. So Sanguine Roar, if we can execute it, you saw that we definitely had good damage there. Poison, again, it just is kind of the best thing that we have available to us. Okay. Now, if she didn't teleport, it would be the best thing for us. Whoops. Simply because of the fact that now she gets the shield, so simply because we can do damage and then dodge away and use our stamina again instead of attacking her, we can use our stamina to continue to dodge around. Okay, so now that our haze is in jeopardy here, we are in a really bad way, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing we can do about it. So we have to head on over here, and we need to dodge like crazy. Okay, good, we made it, and we got our haze. She's gonna teleport now for no reason. Now she's gonna have the shield on, and the way to get rid of the shield is with a drain attack. Okay, and you do one drain attack and it disappears. Whoa. Okay. Oh, no. One. And there we go. I can't lock onto her, as she has one area of lock on there. Now she has two hands that do two sets of attacks with that lightning attack. So, yeah, I don't understand quite why, once you don't have the lock on, why you can't reacquire it. You have to be looking like straight at her face. It's kind of a weird setup there for her, but that's what it is. And we'll attempt again. Okay, now our haze is directly in the middle. That is really bad for us, as we want to be heading over to the left. Oh no. That's more important to me at this point to keep our haze, as we have 125,000. That doesn't come easily, and in regular game it can disappear very quickly. Okay, so let's see, how are we doing? Okay, we're doing all right. So getting through the successor of the Ribcage, you can see that the game is getting increasingly more difficult in the boss fights, and you need to be getting more and more creative in how you engage them. But as we have zero gifts available to us here, this just is completely ridiculous how this is all we can do. Okay, and we need lots of stamina to get rid of her shield, but we don't have oh, we're dead. But we don't have any ability to continue the onslaught, as we have just stamina issues all over again. So the death loop here on the successor is probably one of the worst we're going to have, as once we start opening up the field here after this successor specifically, it becomes pretty open fielded for us to get more gifts and do more damage on different enemies. There we go. Okay, and see, we're always out of stamina, so it's always a problem. There we go. Okay, and let's go for a bloodshot. There we go. Got rid of her shield. Okay. There we go. Now, poison for this stage will most likely not be the answer, but it will be more of are we able to get in here and get Ichor back and hit her with some mostly sanguine roars, as those will be the item of choice. Oh, I missed. Okay. Okay, we are out of everything here. Let's go for a sanguine roar. Okay, 1166. That's pretty good damage. And she's gonna do this. Okay. Okay. And here come the ice pieces. But she's gonna do this. Okay, we gotta go for more Ichor here. Oops. And let's back up, as we're gonna die from not being in range. So I think her AoE gets larger in the second phase. I don't exactly know if that's true, but it definitely felt larger than the first phase. Okay, so hopefully we get through this here. This is an extremely painful fight, as we have, like I said, I mean, we just don't have anything available to us here. Now, we could go for this guy, as it has actually more Ichor recovery than the bayonet, but we are now normal mobility, and that will be very problematic, so we have to kind of stick with the bayonet here. Okay, and dodge, 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 and we should be able to get our haze here. Okay, now I can't lock onto her, so I can't see where I'm going. There we go. Okay, and let's go for this, and a drain, and her shield is gone now. And let's dodge, and go for a sanguine roar. Oh boy. Okay, we got out of there, good. And she's got the shield on again. So we want to get around to the back here, and go for this, and a drain. There we go. And now she's going to do all kinds of things here. There we go. Oh, come on. I traded 319 damage for my entire life. This is always so problematic. Running just simply the fact that we don't have any options really available to us to damage her effectively and easily. Simply because we have no stamina. And it's kind of interesting to me that that is the biggest problem at this point in the game, is not having stamina, as we can do all kinds of other things. Just not having stamina affords us very limited options, as we can't go for physical attacks, because as soon as we do a couple of physical attacks, we are completely out of options. Okay. And let's go for a frostbite. 421, that's pretty horrible. Okay. Here come these things. Okay, and she's gonna do that. So we can go for a sanguine roar now. There we go. Oh boy, we're dead. Oh, no we're not. How nice. Okay, so let's get in here. And let's go for one and a drain. Now there goes, oh, an ice cube got me. A random ice cube. So this is where it is exceptionally useful to have an AI come with you, as you go down many times in this area, and if you pair up with White Mia again, you just kind of roll over this area, so which is really nice. But you know, since this is what we're going for, it's really problematic. Where's my haze? Where's my haze? Oh no. Oh, there it is, over here. I forgot where we died. Okay. So let's head on over here. And let's go for this and a drain. Okay. And we will go for a sanguine roar. And a frostbite. Okay. Alright, now the ice crystals, yeah, those are the worst that we don't want her to be doing. Okay, let's back up. Now we're in the middle of the arena, that's good. Okay, here come the lightning balls. Let's go for a drain. Get rid of that. Okay. And as you see here, we just want to be going for sanguine roars mainly. Oh boy, not these. Oh. So sanguine roar is going to be our best bet, but we need 6 ichor, and it's only every now and then. Yeah, it's kind of an issue, kind of a pain too, simply because there's just not there's just not the build diversity here at this point in the game that would afford you any kind of actual useful setups. Okay, so since this thing kind of sucks, we will go for the Crimson Longsword. And since that is a little bit less ichor regen by just a tiny bit there, what it does afford us is quicker attacks, which is very nice. Okay, there we go. I'll go for a Sanguine Roar. So you see, maybe we can go for Poison Weapon now. Since we have a little bit faster striking setup there. Okay. Okay. Now you see she still has the shield because we didn't do a drain attack. So there goes the shield. Okay, we'll go for a Sanguine Roar. Good. There she goes. And poof, she's right here. Okay. Go for a drain and get rid of the shield. Okay. And let's back up here. Okay. And we're dead. We're flattened completely. And our dress again is having some issues there, phasing in and out of our different areas. Okay, let's drink some water. I hope we can get through this here. Let's see here. Yeah, so the entire cathedral took us about 40 minutes, and then this thing is going to take us about, several hours. So it's problematic to say the least. Okay, here we go. And let's run in and dodge. There we go. And let's get some attacks here. There we go. And she's already transitioning. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, and here she goes. So let's dodge in here. And get an attack and a drain. There we go. Her shield's gone. Okay, we'll go for a poison trap. Oh, good grief. Let's heal. Oh, come on. Let's go for a Sanguine Roar. Let's go ahead and heal. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding. Elder Contract is such a pain in the butt. Okay, well, yeah, going for the second phase here, since she gets bigger, badder, more awesome gifts. It definitely makes our life super miserable, and there's really nothing we can do, as we don't have any real chance here of going for anything that would enhance our abilities to go for anything different. I mean, we could go for a Hermes Chrome and go for some poison, I guess, as that might be the best way to go about it, but we'll have to see. Nope, I missed, so that leaves us wide open. And we got flattened again. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up where our body's getting scooted all over the floor. Let's go pick up our haze, and then we will missile back, and we will go for a poison chrome, as we haven't used any of our friends' gifts yet. So we can get a poison chrome on our sword here, and that will increase our poison buildup massively, actually. Okay, since it'll effectively double our poison buildup. Okay, so now we don't have a whole lot of these vivifiers, as it costs us 1,000 haze, or I believe it's 1,000 haze every time, but we have a pretty good amount of haze here to deal with, so we should be okay. So let's go back to home base. Now this is one of the problems, is that you know, being able to change up your gifts and your weapons and so on and so forth at a kind of a moment's notice, and knowing what to do and when and how, it really opens the game to you, as you've seen throughout the different areas here. Okay, and if we had blood, ice, lightning, and fire all at the same time, we could definitely, oops, we don't want to head to depths. We could definitely go for some, you know, crazy things, but since we don't have any of that stuff, you know, it doesn't really matter what we do. Okay, transform weapon. We want to transform this one, and we want to go for poison. Okay, and
which blood veil do you want to transform?
So we want to upgrade this blood veil to level 3, as that's kind of where we're at the moment. So there you see that we got considerable more dark and light gift value there. So these are still really good veils that we have for right now anyways. Okay, so there we go. So we got a little bit of extra there. So let's head on back to the cathedral front and see what we can see. And see if this actually makes a difference in the poison buildup. Now, every time we swing our sword, she can get poisoned, which is very, very good. Instead of having to apply a gift and then wait more seconds, and then wait more seconds, and wait more seconds, and so on and so forth. So as soon as she gets poisoned, she'll take 30% of her, no, she takes 0.5% of her health every second. And, well, if she was taking 100 health before, she'll have a different health amount this time. And I think poison lasts for 20 seconds, if I remember right. So 100 divided by 0.005. So the first phase had 20,000 HP, which is not that much health at all compared to like the Road to 100 series. That's, you know, pitiful amount of health, but for this run through, it's exceptionally difficult. Okay, and dodge to the left. There we go. Now you see we're doing about double the poison buildup, and we're already over the halfway mark, which is very, very good. Let's let our stamina regain here. We're stuck on her body. Okay, and she's poisoned. Very good. And now we can just back up here and kind of hide. Okay. Oh, we got stuck. Now here come the dumb ice crystals. So we'll go ahead and heal here. Okay. So as you can see there, poison definitely did its work. Okay, so let's head on in here and get a slap. Oh, and we're dead by the icicles. But you can see that poison is definitely the way to go by slashing her down. And since she can be poisoned, it's definitely going to help us. And simply because of the fact that we switched up to a poison blade here, being level 1 again, you know, this is just I don't even know why we're doing this. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you you know, can learn something about how to kind of run a solo setup here. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but that was kind of odd. Okay, and let's head on in. Okay, and Elder Contract. Good. Let's get rid of that shield. Okay. Okay, and let's go for the poison. Good. Oh, we're stuck on her arm. Okay, let's go for a Sanguine Roar. No, 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 come on. Let's go ahead and heal. My goodness, that was close. Let's go for a Frostbite. Let's go for this. And, I don't know what she's doing there. I'll go for a Sanguine Roar. Good. And let's go ahead and heal one. Because I don't want to be... I mean, we're dying pretty quickly, easily, anyways. But I don't want to be caught out anyway. And, okay, 1, 2, and 3. Good. Oh, good grief. Oh, no. We got pushed into a lightning ball. And so she would have killed us anyways. But, wow. So we got her almost to half health there, and only because of the continuous poison application. So, yeah. For most of the bosses that can be poisoned, I mean, you should definitely poison them, as, you know, it's going to be extremely problematic later on. As we get farther into the game, we may not even be able to finish it. We'll have to see. Okay, and we'll let our stamina recover here. And see, we can't lock onto her. There we go. Okay, let's go for poison weapon. Okay. And let's go for a drain attack to get rid of her shield. And let's go. No. Okay, one more, and she's poisoned. Let's go ahead and heal. Sanguine Roar. Oh, we're dead. So it looks like she's taking about 120 or something like that per tick of... So yeah, she got about 25,000 health on the second phase here. It looks like, so definitely more health. But that's the nice thing about poison. It doesn't care about health amount. It just cares about time. So that we got that going for us. Okay, let's go for a poison weapon. Okay. Okay, and almost half. That's good. And our stamina restores extremely slow. Let's get rid of that shield. Okay, and let's get some stamina back here. Okay. Okay, and poisoned. There we go. And we'll go for Sanguine Roar. There we go. Oh boy. Not the icicles. The icicles are the worst. Okay. Let's go for another Sanguine Roar. Oh, good grief. They came back to haunt me. Let's go ahead and heal one. Good. Okay. And we're still ticking her down here on health. Oh, I missed the drain attack. Okay. Oh, I missed the drain attack again. Oh my goodness. Dodge. Okay, let's heal. And we're dead. Okay, dodge. Good. Okay, and this will be the lightning strikes. Okay, good. We'll go for venom. Okay. I can't see what she's doing. Oh, she's teleporting. Okay. Okay, good. No, none of your stupid ice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and we're out of stamina again, which is very unfortunate. Okay, let's get some attacks going here, and get her poisoned again. Go for a Sanguine Roar. There we go. I'll go for some more attacks, just to put more damage out there. It doesn't help us with poison, because she's already, you know, damaged. Okay. Oh, come on. So frustrating. So very frustrating. But as you can see, the poison is taking her down quickly. Well, not super quickly, but it's putting her down faster than if we were doing simply like just a set of gifts. As the continuous tick over time is very, very, very helpful for us. Okay, so let's back up so we can lock on. Okay, now we got back up. Now it would be nice if we had venomous shot, so we could do some venom at a distance. Okay. Okay. There, she's poisoned. That's good. Now let's go for a venom or a sanguine roar. Go for all the things here. Why not? Okay, let's go for some more ichor while we can at the back here. No. Oh boy. This is going to be problematic. Let's go ahead and heal. She's probably doing the Elder contract. There we go. Okay, and we'll hide behind the pillar here. Good. Now she needs to be poisoned again. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some attacks here. Oh, we stopped her. Oh boy. Okay, and let's head in here. Okay, good. So we're getting a pretty favorable fight here. One more, there we go. Okay, good. Now we'll let her figure out what she's going to do. Now the balls are going to come in. So we'll have to watch out for these. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. It's painful. Oh, no. Those fireballs, literal fireballs, and the exploding death ray, when those are paired up, it's like, what do you even do? Now there's a couple spots where you can stand. You know, I just froze in the moment there. Okay, so at least the run back is not extremely problematic, but it definitely is sad to say the least. Okay, let's pick up our haze if we can. Okay, good. A little chop on her arm here. Okay, and we gotta back up now. Good. Okay, go for venom. Let's go for that shield. Oh, oh. Okay. And Elder contract again. Okay. And she's gonna explode. Good. And here we come. Oh, not these dumb ice thingies. Oh. Oh. Okay. Good, she's poisoned. That's at least something. Let's go ahead and heal. And Elder contract. So we'll go for Sanguine Roar. Okay. There we go. Good. Okay. And we'll... Oops. Back up. Okay. And as soon as she comes in, we will want to get in here and hopefully get rid of that shield. There we go. There we go. Okay, now go for venom. Okay, and we'll head on in here. Nope. Please don't explode in my face. Okay, and we will go for her face here. And get some poison on her. Good. Oh boy. We're stuck. And this won't do anything, but it'll just stagger her a little bit. Okay, good. We'll get rid of that shield. And go for a Sanguine Roar. Oh, good. Very, very good. Okay. And she's into another phase of poison here. There we go. Oh boy. Now we got these dumb fireballs. Okay. Not the ice. I hate the ice. As it comes flying in and completely ruins our day. Let's go for Venom. and get hopefully get her poisoned again. Okay, she's gonna explode, and we need to get over there ASAP. Oh, and get her poisoned in a big way. Okay. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. Okay. Come on, poison. Don't fail me now. Oh, no. Oh. One sword strike too many. Oh my goodness. Alright, what are we up to here? Like 10,000 deaths? Oh my goodness. Well, we got phase 1 done. Phase 2 may be a second video. Who knows? Maybe it'll be this run. My goodness. Oh. So frustrating when a boss can put you down this well, and there's really nothing you can do about it except literally just get good. Okay. We'll back up. Okay, let's get in there. Okay, there we go. Get away from me. Fourfold verdict. Okay, let's get in there and get this shield off. Oh. Okay. Okay, and we have no more stamina because the activation time. I wish there was a gift that was stamina activation time between when. Oh my goodness! These stupid. Oh, that from when the time you stop moving to the time that your stamina regen activates. I wish there was a gift for that you could get fairly early on, as that would be exceptionally helpful at this point. But apparently our heart has not been destroyed, as we are not dying yet as of late, so that's very good. Okay, now send me your goodwill, and here we go. Okay, let's pick up our haze here. Let's let ourselves regen. Let's go for a sanguine roar for why not? Almost 2,000, that's pretty good. Okay, and we gotta wait for 10,000 years for our stamina to activate. Missed the stupid drain attack. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what that was. So that was definitely not the not the run. Oh, this is so very frustrating. So the first phase is just, meant to be a warm-up to make you angry, and then this section of the fight is meant to make you rage quit. Simply because of the fact that there's really nothing you can do. You have 3 gifts, 2 of which are pretty useless, and we have no stamina. Okay, and there we go. Oh, great. Okay, and these stupid icicles. Good, we got rid of the shield and then died and did like 5 damage to her. Why are you guys making me play this? Why are you guys watching me destroy myself against the rocks here? Okay, so gotta focus. And this isn't really helping us because we're never really focused. Nothing here is really helping us. I guess we could go for Dex up, as that gives us a tiny bit more damage on our sword, but it's what it is. Okay, and let's go ahead and dodge in here. See, and there, in between the strikes there, the amount of stamina activation time is like a full second, and that's way too long for me. Okay, come on. Come on, stamina. Come on, stamina. There we go. Okay, let's go for a sanguine roar. Oops. Okay, and we're stuck up on her arms for whatever reason. Okay, come on, come on, poison, come on, come on, come on, almost, almost, there we go. Let's go ahead and heal, and let's go for a sanguine roar up the butt. There we go. Okay, not the icicles. These are the worst. Where are they? Oh boy. Oh man, that was full room clear. Oh my goodness. So that was 3/8 of her health down simply from doing poison. And we need to do this about 4 times, I believe, as poison lasts on bosses, I believe 25% of their health, and on regular enemies it's 30%. I might be wrong on that, but don't quote me, but that's what I believe it to be. Okay, so let's head on in. Okay. And let's back up. And let's go for Venom. Okay. Okay, and we got our Venom early here, so that's good. Let's go for a... oh, never mind. What? Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Okay, let's go for a sanguine roar. Okay, and she's gonna teleport. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, so it looks about maybe 15% for bosses. It's about half, maybe. Oh, good grief, those stupid ice things. Okay. Can't hit her with the drain attack. Okay, let's go for sanguine roar. There we go. That's good. Can't see. Okay, let's go for a venom. Okay, good. Let's go for a trap. Good, and let's heal. And oh, no venom, no sanguine roar. Oh boy. Okay. We need one more attack, and we would get enough for sanguine roar. Okay, let's go for sanguine roar. Shoot. There we go. Okay, and let's go ahead and heal. Oh, no. Okay, now she's taking damage and poison, so hopefully this continues. No, no, no. Oh, got her down to about 26% health, so that's getting better. I think that might have been the best one yet. Oh my goodness, I'm getting bleary-eyed here. My contacts are like sticking to my top of my eyelids and everything. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh. So these are the worst of times. Okay, here we go. Oops. This is attempt 7,563,000. Okay, and we're out of stamina. Good for us. So see, I wish there was a way that we could mitigate our stamina, but there's not. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, we got rid of her shield finally. Okay, let's go up the back here. Go for a poison trap. Okay, and a couple more attacks. And one more attack. Yeah, there we go. Let's go for a sanguine roar. Okay, let's go ahead and heal, as she's kind of delayed there. What? Oh, we dodged that? How did we dodge that? What in the world? Oh boy. What? How? What? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's get in there and go for some damage here. Oh boy, she's oh good grief. Oh my goodness. What was all that? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. It's not too bad. Oh no. This is bad. Okay, let's heal. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Let's heal. Oh, let's heal. There we go. Okay. And I think we can definitely get her damaged here and poisoned. Okay. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal. There we go. And let's get in here. Nope. There we go. Got rid of her shield. Go for Sanguine Roar. What? Let's go ahead and heal. Okay. No. Come on. Same place again. 26% health. Okay. So it gets a little absolutely bananas when you're in there and you're trying to apply the poison and everything. Oh, man. Okay. We're getting better, though. I would hope so, though, after this long of a devastating, overwhelming fight. So it really is a war of attrition, and there's really nothing you can do to mitigate almost any of this. Okay, and see, you get up here and you can do only a few attacks, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. Okay. Missed. Okay, got the shield, and we're dead for it. Oh my goodness. Stupid lightning ball. Oh. Megatech. I blame you. Well, we're like over an hour here. This is just absolutely bananas. What are we at? An hour and 7 minutes? Holy cow. Why you do this? Okay, let's go for Venom. And by the time we get over there, we are completely out of stamina, which is completely bizarre. Okay, we got some stamina. Good, okay, almost got her poisoned. So this phase here should be fairly simple to get her poisoned. And of course we can't hit her. Okay. There we go. And let's go for a Sanguine Roar. Good. And go for some Ichor here. Okay, go for a Frost Spike. Go for some more damage here. And go for another Sanguine Roar. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Oh, good. Perfect timing. Well, not really. Come on. There we go. And now we'll go for a Sanguine Roar. Good. Come on. Come on. Oh, the stagger lock potential of those gifts stacked on top of each other. Oh my goodness. Oh. I will own your soul. Oh. Okay. Oh man. She is definitely difficult, to say the least. Alright, here we go. Now it would be really nice, you know, if there was a way to effectively and easily go after her, but this is as easy as it gets at level 1, running solo. So, yeah. And let's get in here. Obviously, can't do that unless we go for the butt. There we go. And we're dead. Getting that shield off of her is so annoying that you have to go for a drain attack. I don't know why they made that way, but they did. It's an interesting mechanic that doesn't show up anywhere else except in the large ladies that are in this area of the cathedral, as they do allow you to figure out that anytime you see that big red shield, you do a drain attack and the big red shield goes away, as that is where her defense comes from for gifts, as you can't do any damage to her when that's up except with blood. So let's back up. Now it is a good thing that we have access to Sanguine Roar, otherwise it would be really difficult to do any kind of damage to her. There we go. And let's head on in here. Okay, and there we go. Now let's go for a Sanguine Roar if we can. Good. Let's go for all the things. Okay. Oh, come on. It's so annoying how those stagger lock you to no end. It's really amazing. Okay, good. And let's go for some attacks here and get poison weapon and hopefully get her poisoned before phase 2 here. Oh no. Okay, let's head on in here. Good. And go for Sanguine Roar while we can. No. Let's go ahead and heal. And there's an Elder Contract here. Okay. And we need to go for some Ichor here. There we go. Okay. She's almost into a second stagger phase here. Okay. Okay, let's go for Cross Spike. Here's Elder Contract. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And let's go for this. Okay, good. And let's go for a Sanguine Roar. Whew. Okay, so we finally got it. Oh my goodness, what in the world? Okay, well, there's a there's a boss fight for you. You know, those who say Code Vein is easy, they definitely don't do it this way or any of the ways that I've been playing the game. Some of the ways might be better just to do the one shots and be done, but the one shots are definitely extremely fun. However, you know, I prefer to take the game to weird places, and this. So I know Megatech, it's all your fault, but I definitely do enjoy this kind of a game. And as you saw in the Road to 100 previously, running this kind of a game versus what we do in the Road to 100 is a completely different style of game, completely different effects, completely different setups, completely different methods of play. But we have now access to Queen's Ribcage, which here we have a whole bunch of things. We have Twilight, we have Icarus Ice, Elder Contract, Vodnik Mass, and Dusk Edge. We finally have a slashing dark blood item here that we can do really good damage with. So thank you all for watching. I guess this will be plenty for now, and you can see the mini map here. It's completely full. So we'll pick up here in the next one.